Hi friends, welcome to A&S Soft Technologies. This is Vijay. Today I am going to discussing about the Google Webmaster Tool. In the previous session, we have discussed about Google Webmaster Tools and what is a Google Webmaster Tool and how to integrate your website to the Google Webmaster Tool and how to add your website to the Google Webmaster Tool, what is the process, and how to submit your website to the all the search engines by using sitemap, how to submit, what is a sitemap, and how to submit by using the sitemap. So the next, in this session we are discussing about the robot.txt file. So every web, for example, you have a website and you have a lot of web pages in the website, and you want to block some of the web pages, such as like there are some private login areas, RSS feeds, very important data that you don't want to people access or Google access, people want to access or Google want to access or any another search engine want to access. There are very highly sensitive web pages in your website, and such as like password protecting all relevant password protecting directories, very sensitive information, very sensitive web pages in your website. You, as your website owner, you don't want to access all the search engines or different only specific search engines or specific web pages, by you want to block. So by using this robot.txt file, we can block all we can block any number, we can block the search engines, and we can block any which we can block the search engines, and we can block the HTML files also. So actually, by Google Webmaster Tool has robot.txt generator and robot.txt tester. So by using this Google Webmaster Tool, we can test the robot.txt, how your website, how they will block in this session. And in this session today I'm going to explaining about robot.txt file, how to block your how to block some of the web pages, some of the folders to your website. So these are the technical terms you have to know about before going to the robot.txt file. The major terms are user agent, disallow, and allow. User agent is the agent of the user agent, such as like search engine. Which search engine? Usually a search engine, web crawler, web search engine, Google, MSN, DuckDuck, or which search engine you want to block, or which search engine. So disallow, this is the command. Actually this command is you tell the user agent not to crawl a particular URL. You are telling a user agent, such as user in this session. In this session the user agent means Google or search engine like that, and allow, only applicable for the Google bot or not. Allow, this command is only available for this allow command is only for Google bot. This command, actually this command tell to the user agent Google bot it can access a page or subfolder even though the parent page or subfolder may be disallowed. If the parent there is a root folder, and after that is a child folder, and you want to access the child folder but does not to access the root folder, at that time the allow command is used. So today I'm just going to explaining lively about how these commands are used, and what are the how you can use these commands, how to access these commands. The first command, the basic format is user agent. The first user agent name, disallow means URL string that not to be crawled, you can have to put. So blocking all the web crawlers from all the content. By using this syntax, you can block all the web crawlers and all the content. So how you can do? So just, and I'm explaining, I'm explaining this example by using by using live. So by using a blogger, so you have a blog, at the time you need a blog. For example, I have this blog, medical coding training. This is my blog, and in this blog you have to go to the settings. For example, view, this is my blog. This is my blog. This is my blog, medical coding, medical billing, and medical transaction. This is the blog. I want to, the first thing is, see, in this blog I want to block all the web crawlers from all the content. So this is the uh, this is the syntax, right? User agent star hashtag disallow. So I'm just copying this syntax, and I'm just pasting this. For example, in the go, if you have a blog, go to the settings and see custom robot.txt, enable edit, enable custom robot.txt content. You have to click yes, and I just copied this syntax into this, and I just click the save. Just you have to refresh, just you have to refresh that what refresh the web page, and go back to your website. Go back to the Google Webmaster Tool. You have to log in. You have to log in to the Google Webmaster Tools, and here in the crawl there is a Google Webmaster Tester. You already submitted your robot.txt. Just submit, click ask Google to update. Success. Reload the tester page in a minute to confirm the sitemap. So we have to reload. This is the syntax we have to use, right? Disallow, user agent disallow, right? This is the syntax. So come to this, and medical transcription, just click on the medical transaction page. So this is the web page, right? So I'm just copying the access. So here we have to go to the uh, Google search console and type here www.medicalcodingtraining.com/p/medical transcription training.html. This is the web page. So I'm searching by using Google bot. So testing, I'm testing lively. So by using this column disallow slash, see, this is blocked. There are a lot of Google bot news. This is blocked, and see, every Google bot and media partners Google test, everything is blocked. Ad bots Google. So this is another ads bot media partners dot Google, and this is blog media test. So this is the syntax. This syntax robot will tell you web crawlers not to crawl any websites on the include the home page. We are blocking all the web crawlers. So in the next sentence, allowing we are allowing all web crawlers access to all the content, including every you want to access all the content. So just go back to the website and just edit here, and just remove disallow slash, just put save changes, and just you have to refresh here and go back to the Google search console or Google Webmaster Tool, and just submit, click submit here. Submit, ask Google, we are updating. Success, we are submitted, already submitted. Just click here. So just click here, and I want to test. I want to test uh, the web page. I want to test here. For example, I'm just copying. Here by Google bot is a search engine, just testing. See, allowed. Google bot news test, it is allowed. We have by using this allow, everything, every search engine is allowed, such as like mediapartners.google allowed, and adsbot.google adsbot allowed. So this is so by using this Google robot.txt.tester, we can test all, we can test all the Google search engines lively at that time. So another the next thing is blocking a specific web crawler from a specific folder. You want to block a specific web page, this is the syntax. So user agent Google bot and disallow slash, you have to give slash backward slash example folder. So see, user agent Google bot and slash, this is the folder, right? So I'm just copying this syntax and just pasting this syntax into the my website, custom robot.txt. Just uh, save changes, just click here, just refresh the content, and see, you can check, you can see the robot.txt also here. See, www.medicalcodingtrain, you have to submit here. So submit a request to let Google know your robot.txt has updated, and just click refresh. So this is my website, right? Robot.txt, just type robot.txt. This is the robot.txt which I had updated. Type www dot whatever the website you have slash robot.txt. So you will know which website you can access the robot.txt file, every website robot.txt. So go to the search console, and I'm just typing, I'm just control C and just typing here. So just Google bot. For Google bot it is blocked, right? For Google bot this web page is blocked, and for Google bot news this is, and Google image testing. See, for Google bot search engine uh, is blocked. Just I search for media partners Google is another user agent, that is allowed, and adsbot, this is another search engine, that is allowed. See, this is different type of user agents we can search. So Google bot video testing, so Google bot video will be blocked. So this is the live example which I had explained right now. So these are the example, this is the uses of robot.txt. So you can if you have a website, or if you don't have a website, create a blog and go to the settings and just create a robot.txt, and you can access you have to play around with you will play around with robot.txt. So, and blocking a specific web crawler from a specific folder. So this is the example I already told. So and see, there is also another commands, such as like crawl delay 120 seconds, crawl delay 126. buzzfeed.com wants MSN bot wait 120 milliseconds before crawling each page and not crawl any of these URL strings. So it is crawl delay 120 seconds, disallow, it So this is another agent. BuzzFeed.com wants all other users except MSN bot. So this you can play around. We can such as like if as a website owner, I does not want to access I does not want to access some of the files, and Google does not want to index some other file. This is the major use robot.txt. As a for example, this is a bank website has also robot.txt, and it has like password protection pages, and it does not want to allow Google or any other users want to access to that web page. We have to enter that. We have to go to the settings, and we have to edit the robot.txt file and click save and check that robot.txt in the Google Webmaster Tools. So by using this Google Webmaster Tool, this is the very examples. This is the very big example, and thank you guys. This is the end session of Google Webmaster Tools, and there are a lot of users in the Google Webmaster Tools, and thank you guys, thank you.